Alright. Another trip into the rack. Industrial may not have had too much to go on with it, but... And evidently this place don't have too much looking around either. Let's check the bar. Bar usually has a lot of decent drunken people. Usually. Ah yes, there he is. Howdy.
It's a different Earth. Hey, Armsy.
Hey, Suze.
It's
I believe this might
magic.
be mine.
Kind of, sorta. Think of the metaverse like a pocket of the multiverse, where you're gonna see people of all walks of life come through here. Like, I'm a bird.
Yeah, big old cauldron of shite.
He's also a bird. He's a rabbit, I believe.
Yeah, laggy.
And of course you got your humans.
What am I?
Yeah, you got one translation. What am I? What am I?
You're a cybernetic human, I guess.
You're getting
Just in
Captain
time when I was explaining magic.
I'm no use in that. Oh, wait, headache.
It is something justified though. Sure.
Yeah, no,
Honestly, it sounds just like, you know,
it's
really
kind of
high
hard to
energy
explain.
thing, but, you know,
I've kind of been in a place like this for, generally speaking, for about 4 years now, almost.
1,000 years.
It's
No.
I do have a question about this.
what's that?
What is your name?
It's just cream soda.
Just soda?
It's 10. Yeah, just soda.
I found
Let me grab the
I
name.
can't drink this then.
Oh,
and I sent them to
no, I
Charles.
apologize.
I got really
You want a glass of water
I
instead?
have a bunch of like cables. I've got like copper wire cables and like nearly full and intact.
Drink.
And a bunch of
Food as well, I got you.
Myself, I've only been made aware of the grander metaverse scheme for the past like couple of months, and frankly, I'm amazed my mind hasn't collapsed over it.
You get used to it.
Maybe I've just gotten used to a bunch of travelers coming through the place where I lived.
Milkshakes?
I can read
Milkshakes that are beneficial.
I can hear the tone.
Okay.
Are the blood milkshakes
Could we-
blood flavor, or are they actually made of blood?
Oh no, the synthetic blood, they're not real blood.
Synthetic blood.
I'll take that, yes.
Alright. Give me one
I'll take
second,
some.
I'll
I'll
get
take a cup of coffee,
Be there as soon as I can.
can of coffee, whatever it is.
Hey, could we get a burger and a
found it
wap
for
over here,
Bitcoin.
please?
It's too big for me, so
Yes.
I want a burger. I don't know.
Thank you.
Credits from you, Chief.
Aye, aye.
place suddenly got busy.
It shouldn't be so
hard to find. It's literally the
And yeah,
I've ever seen.
I'm assuming you're like a vampire or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of rare.
Something like that.
Well, it's kind of rude.
That's
I know I'm spotting a vampire or two.
Knuckle sandwich.
Here you go.
Oh.
All thing considered, this place would probably be a,
There you go.
well, probably not a fantastic home for a vampire, but good enough.
Isn't it
Better in the
daytime?
wilderness.
Or is it nighttime?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any sunlight shine down here.
I want to hear the end of it.
I have to get going.
Yeah,
to-
you're not gonna
it's
see any
fine.
sunlight. You're not gonna see any sunlight in Spira.
For some reason, by the way.
No.
It's a relatively tall city, and I'm not used to places like this.
Yeah. Nor am I particularly keen on climbing my way to the upper
Where's the
districts,
keeper?
especially considering I keep hearing how snooty they are.
Verona.
Would they even allow us up in the upper districts?
Kind of sounds a little bit racist.
Maybe with enough
Got a license
creds.
for that, human.
No, I know I don't have enough cred for that taste.
No, he's
Yeah.
part of the human supremacy.
I've been getting a decent chunk of change lately, but
No, I'm not.
a good chunk of it's also going into my own workshopping projects.
I'm not human.
That's fair. One thing I can say is you're gonna meet a lot of interesting and colourful people around here.
The rest,
We don't
biggest advice I can give is don't necessarily leave your guard down. Just be careful around here because the waterfront district and especially the industrial district can be not safe, essentially.
I'd wager this
like,
place is definitely safer than industrial, though.
Look, I wasn't being
That's fair. But aside from like the gangs, raiders, and whatnot, you also got corporate to deal with at times.
Cultists.
So usually if you stay out of certain areas, they won't bother you.
Yeah, getting.
At least that's how it's been for me so far. As the city is mainly wasteland, from what I understand. I haven't really exited the city since I've gone here.
Fair enough.
I don't want to get any. I'm just wondering.
At least in this district, I haven't been shot.
And it's
If I were to try to explain everything about the metaverse, we'd probably be here for
damn it, Lucky.
probably a couple of days. Honestly, the
Oh,
best thing I
I've
can really say is
I am.
you'll see for yourself eventually
I think
what this place is like,
Well, not sitting in
especially around here in the
So,
Even though we've already gone through this, I am.
the flesh individual is an individual, yes?
You might be talking about Cupcake, yes.
That does sound like him.
But it is
Glowing blue mouth,
a cooling sensation.
couple of
think
faces
so.
that are kind of protruding from like different parts of his body.
He works with there's sewers beneath us. There's a whole community down there. He's one of the leaders of them. But he works for us. He's a cool guy.
Hey.
Looks
He's a
scary,
pretty
but
decent
he's
person.
friendly.
Trust me, I was afraid of him too
Yeah.
when I first got here. I wasn't
He's
really sure
he's
what
more
to think or
personable than
expect.
you may think. I know he sold me brother Jonas some nice quick kit.
Right, you're banned
yeah.
from fighting.
What do you mean?
You come back fucked up every week.
But I win. But I win.
How many crits you get from it?
At what cost?
There is my bot gets a little dinged up, but I get like
There's a few cucumbers and then
20k, 30k.
Fucking what I live for.
Another question, is the pawn shop, what does that sell?
I'm good for now if you want the little rest thing.
Anything and everything they might have.
Odds and ends.
I'd say go see for yourself. They might have things if you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a bit of a pretty penny though.
Hey. Pawn shop's got odds and ends, and Magpie's got bits and bobs.
I shouldn't have didn't buy that drink. You paid for it.
Many a time.
I paid for it, yes.
Yeah.
Is getting shot.
Have you got any,
is a good
like,
number?
Currency from where you're from, take it to the pawn shop. They might be able to work out a deal to exchange it.
Ah, yes, I do remember. There was bloke in a big old mech suit, if I recall correctly, big old power loader type thing, wanting to exchange soda bottle caps for crits.
I received odd look.
Pawn shop managed to help him out with that regard.
Excuse me.
Apparently, where he's from, bottle caps were the currency.
In the midst of it.
There are worse, I suppose.
That's fair.
I have another question.
But what?
What all can these do?
I fit this way. I can
That's up to your imagination.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the metaverse
so game worlds can be here. Is that what I mean?
gang worlds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think the only place that I've seen that, or the only place that I've heard about that has like gangs and stuff is District Zero. That's where
From your
gangs
shoulders.
are really
bar.
prevalent.
What's your job?
I'm a gangster.
Oh, your job.
Because that reminded me of a game because they use battle caps in that
This guy.
for currency.
Oh, gangs. Oh,
Make way for Ollie.
that's a topic.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like
Admittedly, is a little weird to me because I kind of know of a program that is about my world. that program is the little brother of my friend now, it's difficult to explain.
But I
Fair
know they
enough.
talked,
I know you already talked about the
really big thing.
bizarrely named thing of taming.
Yeah, the whole.
Because she said she.
I'm not exactly sure how to explain it, so I'm not going to explain it. But the best way to say what the outcome is, at least from my world, robots and synthetics, when they're tamed, they're able to think outside of their base programming and stuff. Essentially, think they're alive, become their own
Sentient and such.
Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, yes.
A similar word in here, I think, is
I'll
called
see you
awakening.
around, Lucky.
Alright,
Awakening, I've heard a term of going rampant, but I don't know what kind of version of sentience that is. Probably angry.
What do you do now?
Angry, afraid, panicking.
Eh.
It really
I heard that
depends, because
rampancy
imagine-
thing had stages to it, so I didn't really pry too much further, lest I get a software engineer's 3-hour explanation.
I wouldn't know anything about synthetics and robots, so it's not a topic I'm...
Ironically, neither me. I might get into it once I figure out how to get these arms to properly fold, but as it stands, I'm more for macro engineering than micro.
And really the only set of skills that I have aside from bartending here is just fishing. So literally
Yeah,
have a
fishing's
tablet that was
fine.
custom designed to be like user friendly for someone who's never had tech in his life.
And well, I doubt I'd be able to fish. Not without just reaching in and trying to grab the damn thing.
Now I can see a way. It would require a boat and a really big net, however.
At least till one of the others.
Fair enough, fair enough.
They'd be mass fishing though. They'd be fishing on an almost industrial scale.
Well, these are industrial grade.
Just keep moving, young man.
So,
Built to be industrial grade for
Boat moves.
lifting. And frankly, even if it is graded to be able to lift a truck with full cargo, I haven't had the chance to yet.
What do you try
Maybe
down at
one
the
day.
docks? There's a lot of ships and stuff. You can probably ship containers.
Perhaps. I've only broadened my district visited to industrial so far.
Bench me. Well, he was there at Atlanta. Yeah. Some questions on how.
At behest of a charity.
Yeah.
They banned me.
I don't know too much about other people
Well,
I'm
having their
I'll
world
tell you what you do
represented.
off
I'm
hours.
right now, and I told him if I take a single ounce of any more pain medication, I will OD.
Sorry, I just got distracted. I don't know really much about anything from other people. At least their world's being represented in some form of media. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think I've heard something about it before. I can't remember what world it was. All I know it had something to do with the clowns and the... I'm assuming it was an ice cream truck at one point.
Eh?
All I know is that there are organ harvesters, and I'm keeping my distance from them for a reason.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, the
Yeah,
hyenas.
that makes sense.
Is that what they are? The blue clown people, where the big one, they all have gas masks and like these weird face plates. Yeah, the rocket launchers.
Could have sworn I spotted one of them, yeah.
Here's
Oh, body scabs? Oh, we love them.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
here.
How can I help you?
Wasn't here Saturday.
Yeah.
This place is
Yeah, I'll cover you. I'll cover
as
you.
weird as it can be dangerous, but being weird is not exactly a bad thing. In fact, I dare you to try to find something that looks even remotely normal here. Weird is the norm.
I feel like
Understandable.
someone that looks well,
Yeah.
I don't remember glowing tattoos
Take
being the
your word
norm.
for it.
You want to test that theory?
Not particularly.
All for considered, Suzume's the most normal looking bloke I'm seeing here.
Pretty normal.
I'm not even human.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're back.
I know, man, I'm a furry.
I mean, is
God,
human
you're
truly
back.
normal? Who knows?
Well, what? That's crazy.
I've got two fucking I've got two arms of a power loader strapped to my bloody back. I ain't normal for shite.
I mean, it's a human planet, right? I guess none of us are normal.
She's mad at me for breaking
Well,
the
that's what
humans
my
really
point. Normal is,
Humans.
I guess, normal is subjective.
I don't know.
My point being is that weird is the norm, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess the only reason why I call like humans is just like they were first and then everything else was like super or whatever came after.
Show who came first in my world. Birds are humans.
Gods came first. And then
Birds
one
came
thing
Then
to
unfair.
Dude, birds used to be dinosaurs.
Fuck yeah, birds first. Birds number one.
I'm not a historian.
Also, there
Rabbits
was a
probably came
T-Rex
before
was
humans.
actually- The T-Rex evolved.
Birds. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get mine
um,
in half an hour,
evolved
so
into the
meaning
chicken.
them first shit.
I think I've read that somewhere. It's so weird. But
Yeah, well.
you take care of yourself out there.
I'll just take over for you.
Yeah.
Hey.
You could just have a combination between like a rooster and a T-Rex. Wouldn't that look terrifying?
I might as well head out and do a bit of a wandering.
That would be cool.
A patrol of me own, I guess.
Take it easy.
At this point, I wouldn't be too surprised if someone would see me as vigilante police of any kind.
Can I have like a cookie dough milkshake?
Maybe 20 credits.
Hey.
Can I have like a cookie dough?
There's only.
My
Oh.
rib cage fractured, splintered into one of my lungs. My legs are fine.
Alright, we're gonna turn around.
Come on in. Holding the door for you.
Turn around. It's not good going up this way.
Seriously,
Forward's not
what
going.
up to you? Hold on. What? Okay,
Hey, we'll go
okay,
first upstairs.
Okay, what? Then I'm just gonna
This
be.
is a mess.
Alright, let's go.
Do you want me to just grab him?
It's like watching a character. Come on. I'm going.
There's got to be easier methods.
Alright, you're good now.
Okay, alright, just.
Yeah.
Okay, that way.
Bloody hell. Oh. Hmm?
Hold on. Okay, back a bit.
You got this.
Okay,
Careful,
come on,
lad.
basic math,
Math. Straight
It's
fucking
fine.
line.
Okay, come on.
There you go, buddy.
Careful, lads.
No.
It's like watching a 2-year-old do mathematics for the first time.
It's my excursion from the bar. I'll have to wait a bit.
Isn't there like a wheelchair accessible table at the end there?
I believe so.
I don't know.
Thank you. I'm good.
Did like a part fall on you?
Yeah,
Like
my
the-
yeah, the chair, my friend.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
dunk
know.
him out on the floor. I'll bring his drink onto the ground.
What? Bloody hell.
Just go for a bit. Just a bit.
You want looking me up? Okay.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Friends
They
like
can take
these, who
it.
needs enemies?
In the way of everybody else. I'm sorry.
Also, I think your fixes it.
I've seen Tarant twist himself like a noodle at one point. He'll be right.
Escalated and de-escalated a bit. So
Yeah.
if you
When it
go
comes to
stronger,
combat crimes,
I shall restart my storm.
Oh, I'm sorry. It got a little busy in here. But, yeah, please. Continue.
I will give a slight visual example, I think. Is that it's something.
We don't do tags.
You.
So,
No, I've got like.
I thought he would like.
I've got credit. I put like 15 credits.
so let's say going from the top to the bottom.
I have to
you start
You don't know
at the
this?
top, which is
Yeah, ask.
You do realize if I catch you bullshit, I am gonna tip you out of your wheelchair.
No.
sing doors.
Okay. Mate, literally, someone just came to the bar, just dropped 1 grand, and...
Is how you treat engineering recovery?
On them, and it's like, okay, yeah, sorry, what's up?
I won't hit a guy in a wheelchair, but I will hit a guy with a wheelchair.
Forgive me curiosity, lads.
Who just joined the comms and whispered?
Oh, man. Do you think I'm on comms? I mean, in your comms?
Oh, you think I have an earpiece?
Right now.
Okay.
I don't know, what now? What, you want me
I'd
to
rather
do
have
now?
less inverter metal jutting into me head.
Sorry,
Come
please
on.
continue.
What do you mean, why not?
Anyway, you feeling a bit better? Did you get a new lung?
No, I still
Please
need more
don't
lungs.
go behind the counter, please.
Wait, oh, she's actually gonna I'm gonna go like
Okay, right. Oh.
yeah, well,
Bloody hell.
Don't you, yeah? He did this to himself.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm sorry, a sentient suit of armor punching your ribcage so hard that it fucking shotguns one of your lungs is
Jesus.
not doing it to yourself.
Sheesh. I was gonna say, you do look like you had a heated argument with a Thrasher.
Still, you are a dumbass for challenging that piece of shit to a fight.
He started it. He started it. What do you want me to say? Do you want me to just
He
roll
belonged
over
to you know
and
who. Of course he started it.
Toronto, motherfucker ripped my soul out of my chest, said, "Oh, that's pitiful. Put it back in me." I ain't gonna do shit to that kind of power. The same guy that punched your fucking lungs out.
piss off? He can't do shit like that, can he?
So you have essentially
He did it to me. I'm not exaggerating.
Seems I missed quite a bit during the industrial visit.
That makes sense.
Industrial visit?
I went to industrial yesterday.
Magic here being like.
No.
Oh wait, hold on. Is that like that new
Oh,
district
no, never mind then.
That sounds like it would be Saphira, honestly.
I mean, I keep meaning to try it out, but you know, I'm kind of not in the position.
Nah, there's like a weird corporate cult of robots set up over there. It's kind of why I decided not to set up my club in industrial.
Eh?
No, not
First I heard
industrial,
of it.
but like, there's one of the places that he was talking about. I think it's Bay 9.
Aye, Bay 9, I've been there. Finnegan's Charity.
Yeah,
I've seen them around a couple of times.
I mean, that's a CP.
Would you like it?
I mean, I helped out where I could. Wasn't much, but hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well.
Don't exactly carry food on me.
Well, I don't think most people do.
Partially because I don't even want an army of rats following me.
Just go to sewers, you get your own one.
But
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not exactly sure.
I get you.
Forgive me curiosity, what's with the green?
Think about it unless you want to. It's a simple story at the end of the day.
Huh? Oh, actually, yeah, that's. I keep on meaning to ask, what's.
There was
We get into a fight or something?
on that.
Yeah, forgive me
Oh.
crudeness, Ollie.
The dead pixels. Was reffing a fight for Fight Finder. It was a death match. One of the combatants went down, was completely, like, incommunicado. So I bent down to check the fellow's pulse to see if he was actually dead, or whether or not, you know, his opponent needed to finish him off. Well, this Kuriyama fellow, real mean bastard, says don't interfere and then punches me in the helmet.
Bloody hell.
Like full force.
That sounds like they're on for disqualification.
That bit me.
Oh yeah, no. Not only he was rushed by Gormunder, Mort, the King, like everybody
Fucking
who
hell.
was like everyone who's an official that can absolutely wreck your shit, rushed the field and tossed him around like a rag doll.
Holy hells. I almost wish I could have seen it.
I just haven't bothered to get it fixed yet.
Yeah.
Christ. The more I hear about Fight Finder, the more I just think, is it one of those things where I should check it out just to see the shit show in person, or am I just...
Oh man, if you want to come and watch, my man. It is a
know,
fun show.
Yeah, there's room for guests.
No, I'm not fighting. I'm not... Look, I am mere mortal. I'm not quite like, you know, that.
I'm mortal too, lad. I just happen to have two arms of I just happen to have a set of power loader arms strapped to my back, and frankly rather fragile eyes.
If you show up on a Monday and I'm there to ref, you set your terms and your opponent agrees to them, then you can throw down on their terms. But obviously you aren't going to be in much fight condition anytime soon, my bud.
No.
But still, with you kicking your feet up for a while, at least it's a free show, right?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Hey.
Yeah, it's just
Free show, free food, free laughs. Probably free food.
Much time otherwise. Like anytime
Yeah,
after
I guess I'm not used to the odd towns.
Why don't you like
Yeah, they're kind of
I used to be a vocoder from
Hey, I don't plan on being on this wheelchair. If I'm seriously, I'm on like a donor list. If it takes ages to get like a lung donation, then maybe. But
Bloody hell. Yeah, that's it.
Shit, you think I thought about talking to the hyenas? Apparently they deal in organs.
My voice was...
What, do you think he wants an unethical loan?
bad idea. Yep.
I mean, if you're looking for the natural route.
Let me try.
Shit.
Well, I mean, a cyber lung isn't really grand on the cards, is it?
Damn.
I have two of them. What's wrong with a cyber lung?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you look mostly just like a synth to me. I hadn't had the idea.
Yeah, I get it. I look like a fucking Borg. I get it.
I mean, hey, I'm not too far off.
I think
Well,
near enough, really.
rest of me actual body notwithstanding.
Like a mountain.
In fairness, at first glance, I depict you as a synth just like IX in Industrial.
Yeah, you and the most majority of people peg me as a synth right out the gate, but they're wrong. I'm a cyborg. Still got a meat brain until rattling around in here.
If nothing else.
Whatever else. No, I think that's it. I think it did. Damn, that's fair enough.
A bit more of a buzz on
How did you do to get this cash? Holy shit.
Bloody hell. How much?
I guess the other thing, mainly for why I can't sometimes understand people,
It's
I
like
have to repeat things 3-4 different times. It's just voice belief.
65 creds. Damn.
Simple as.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It's a lot more quieter in here. I put emphasis on quieter because it can very much
Seem they've gone shy.
not be quiet anymore.
No, I
That's
think
alright.
This place can
I mean,
and will get busy. especially
See,
on
I think they're
Sundays.
thinking about it. But
The business booming for me otherwise, Toronto.
Hell yeah.
yeah, of course. I mean, I suppose what your sector is like, what,
I could go back, actually, but I wanted to.
Hold on.
I did hear you boasting about your new venture.
Yeah.
New venture? A lot of ventures. It's a lot of things.
Fair point.
A lot of them I need to know, Armsy. No offense.
I was talking about the Atlantis thing.
Oh, the club? Yeah. That's still getting set up.
I imagine there's a lot of things to procure for it.
Well, moving my entire operation from my hometown to Zafira is quite the hurdle, considering I have to keep going through Togare Termini.
Yeah, quite a task.
Actually, that's a point. I hope I get this long because, you know, I don't want to be crippled while by the time it comes to our business.
That job, we got a weekend pegged in. July 19th, if you're ready for that.
Is that Friday? Or...
It's a Friday.
Yeah, I can do Fridays. Ah,
Good.
Yeah, just... Oh.
I'm mostly just trying to keep all the contractors for that job in order. You're not the only one that is potentially an issue. Lining up understudies, Plan Bs, Plan Cs.
Oh, what? Just in case. Just any and all follow-throughs, just in case shit goes south.
Job's gotta get done before, well, at this point, too many things have been put in motion. It's either, you know, shit or get off the pot.
Yeah. Best to have contingencies upon contingencies then.
It's not only that, I took on way too many investors and they're getting impatient.
Ah, that old chestnut.
Seriously? Look, that's it. You've got too many people buying in.
I'll make it now for you.
Well, at the time, you think the sweet payout I'm throwing out for that job doesn't come with certain financial backers. I've got a good amount of money, Toronto, but I ain't got that kind of scratch to throw around.
Yeah, but like, fine, yeah, fair enough. But like, you know, 5.5.
In case you didn't catch before.
I know.
Bloody hell.
But that's per person. That's not being split. That's already being split. That's the take for each one of the 14 people involved in this mess.
Good God.
Yeah, no, that's...
I'll try to remember that. I'm not...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
Gonna get ready for
People got word of where I was coming from and what I could offer them. Offers started coming in through the woodwork. Word spreads fast to people with money, I guess.
You mean like, in this verse? Or something?
Multiverses at this point. Got people from Saphira all over the place.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Anyone I know? Out of curiosity?
It's better, at this point, it's probably better that I remain the middleman, and plus a lot of them have requested anonymity in this matter.
Can you blame them?
Yeah.
I am a fixer. That kind of comes with the territory. The mercs don't really need to know where the money's going, where the money's coming from, as long as you get the cash, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
My name is Alara. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, still. Makes me curious.
I just have this sensation that it's a nice thing because it's so much.
I'll leave that for after the job is done, Sherlock, if you want to chase those threads. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
I can explain.
Nah, it's not worth it.
No,
If anything, if there's any excess goods left over,
sometimes
it
people
might
think
help
they're
with
musicians or not.
future endeavors.
But imagine.
Oh, most certainly.
Third dimensionally and.
Most certainly. The job is looking to be quite lucrative, let's say.
Oh, nearly.
The investors are expecting to double, if not triple, their investments alone off the stuff we're going to be stealing.
Good God.
Sorry, how
If
much?
something faster comes in, it will easily take priority, make me able to understand it.
You do the simple math. 14 people each getting paid out 5.5 mil, plus everything else that I've had to grease palms with, set up, pay off, and worse. It's a once-in-a-lifetime gig, kid.
I believe there's only one thing I can say to that, and that's
Fair
Hopefully
enough.
those marks are the
Still,
best
you
of
want
the
something
best. then.
temporary to make sure that you can at least get paid, you let me know. I know a guy.
Yeah, once I've got my lunch.
Hopefully you get it
I was
soon.
talking a temporary iron lung, at least till you can get a full replacement. Nothing permanent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, they've got like a really crappy prosthetic one in there, but it's not great.
Shortness of breath.
It's just so I'm not taped to the wall.
Right. No, I get you.
I understand.
Like I said, you want something that's gonna be a little bit more useful than that plastic bag they put in your chest, you let me know.
I'm not getting cybernetics. That's just a hardline, just front and center.
It ain't a permanent thing, Toronto. Something like that can be taken out, especially once you get a donor. You don't have to commit to it. It's a nice thing about cyberware, especially with stuff like lungs and organs. You can go back on it. Not in my case. I'm too far gone. But
Yeah, can't exactly swap them out like puzzle pieces.
No, there was.
Thought it was the same person.
I just no. I don't know. Just something feels
Similar uniforms,
particularly
similar
off about it
build.
to me. So nah. Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass.
fair enough.
I imagine those mercs
I
are
just
probably
rather you
talking
get paid
along.
and that rather than have to sit this one out.
Aye.
Yeah, no, I
imagine you could do quite a bit with that chunk of change.
Yeah, no, but okay, there's only two I'm willing to go.
Relatively quiet.
Like,
Not to mention, you are one of the most level-headed people I know around these parts, and I got a whole bunch of fucking Type A personalities involved in this son of a
Completely
bitch.
wrong. He is not level-headed. Besides, hey, you want to help me with an interview?
Yeah, right there.
are you going to pull me up the stairs?
No, it's just right in the room over there. No stairs.
Oh, okay.
Compared to the motherfuckers I've hired for this job, this guy is level-headed, trust me.
Concerned, aside from that
I gotta
time, aside from that time where Mort got a hold of the powered pallet jack, I can agree with you.
That's just dumb fun, my friend. There's a
True,
difference.
true. There's simple joys.
Gotta head out. I'll catch you later.
Aye, aye. Well,
I didn't know if they were staring at me or something. Until I saw it up close, and it was like a fucking lava bomb.
eh.
That actually helps me a bit. Did your world have machines that run with water, by chance?
The most that I can think of in that regard is hydroelectric dams and stuff like that. But
Aye.
no, I don't think anything ran specifically on water.
That makes explaining it much easier than actually.
It does?
Maybe I think I'll retell it again. Yes. With that information, I'll make a new version. More scientific in nature. So,
Yeah, hold
hold
that for one brief moment. Would
You have a new
like it
customer.
again?
Well,
Okay, take your time.
Oh, speaking of science, I am a scientist.
anyway, now I can properly excursion myself from the bar proper. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh, and I also am into the engineering.
Aye, aye. Don't exactly work at the garage, but... Oh.
Oh shit!
That's why I always try to make sure no one's rushing at the door when I try and leave.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, nearly.
Depending on where that's why gangs exist. If it works, it works. Yeah, and I get it. I mean, you know, low-income neighborhoods and stuff like that, you can't really depend on that. But no, we get yeah, it's a much older way of doing
I see. There's cake. Yeah. No harm in checking the gym at any rate. Quite an audience.
Oh! I'm a bite Benny cat.
Oh.
Hello.
What else I gotta see?
Well, shit. I'm gonna see if I can find your frickin' ringleader, as I do need to talk to him. I got this elsewhere.
I tried sniffing him out. He ain't even calm. I don't know what to do. We'll figure him out eventually.
Yeah, at any rate. So is this a training thing, or are they just simply sparring for the sake of it?
I think I heard sparring. Weird to see another laggy around these parts. There's Lorelei down there. Still so busy.
Just fucking slap him? Hell.
To great effect, it looks like.
I thought he was about to go for a nut shot.
Oh, ho, ho.
There he is.
Yeah,
Fucking finally, Jesus!
Fucking finally.
Why do I dare two of you?
We're looking for you forever.
I have a life. I live up there, but like, you know, I do other shit out on the street.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, that's where we were going.
I bought 2 guns and paintball for the gang. This
Oh god. Oh god. How did I not hear you? What the fuck?
I don't fucking know.
Your ears are paying more attention to the conversation than metal hitting ground.
I'll take care of it.
All right, I gotta deal with this one because apparently this one has a problem with me.
Well, yeah, you said some stupid shit. Now you're gonna get your shit wrong.
I didn't say stupid shit. I was
Well.
on my phone and I looked at this one and it said nice haircut because I like the
We
haircut.
called him a bitch, actually.
I did not say that.
Yes,
Oh
you did.
my
They said
god,
that you
you're
did.
all fucking here. Holy shit.
Hello.
Most of us are.
Oh, howdy.
I don't know where Roland's at.
Ow.
Well, I imagine you
I'm
could
so
probably take to the
Really?
gym to settle your disagreement.
Genuinely thank all of you. Glad to see you guys around again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Aaron, guess
You
what
gotta go talk
happened?
to her for shit. What's up? What?
I already did.
I made
I
her
already
do
did. I
that.
did a courier job. I did it.
Seriously?
I
Cool.
did the thing.
Damn, that was quick.
Nice.
I know, I meant like you could probably be a doctor there with your magic stuff, but that works too.
Good shit, glad you
Well, I
applied
need to do
yourself,
that,
you
and
little shit.
I need to talk to the courier people and like get my like name out in the streets, and then I can do that.
Gotcha.
Good night. Good night.
By the way, our
Glad you
fixer
applied
wants to
yourself,
speak to
good
you.
shit.
Who?
You
It's rare I see another lager more around here.
Sorry.
Hi, boy.
Okay,
What's
good.
up?
Good job.
Not a whole lot. Can I have a word with you? Over yonder.
Of course. You can have several
Who
words
the
with me.
fuck are you?
Wonderful.
With the logo and everything.
It's one of the odds.
She's part of the
In
crew.
another one of the newbies. Don't be such a bitch.
Oh, I'm not a bitch. That's how I always talk. I'm just fucking hi. Why is everybody so tall into? Oh man.
Well, I could get back onto my feet if you like.
To be fair, I used to be your height. Size changing
True.
me.
I think I remember that. better to be tall. This might hurt a lot, actually. I'm gonna call
I can't do my fucking job as a river dog if I'm the size of a fucking drop in the bucket, you know?
Too right,
I
too
mean,
right.
I weigh a good amount, but that's because my legs are not synthetic.
People want the big beefy biosynthetics and I can't do that shit if the big beefy people are the size of a fucking building and I'm...
Yeah, with me being littler, it was... with me being littler means I could get under vehicles easier.
Hey, not talking shit about people that are usually our height, that's fine. Honestly, shorter is better, but I need to be taller for my job. Unfortunately, it's annoying.
Just don't be fucking tall. It's easy peasy.
Have you tried crouching, lad?
Fine. You don't want... You
Just
want
put some
me,
bricks on your
you
head.
want me,
I was
you
just
want
talking
to,
about
you
this
want
with the
me
guy
to
in
be
the
my
brick
normal
shop.
height, bitch, fine.
There you are. I'm so happy. You're smaller
Oh.
than me. Yay! I'm not this small.
I'm a cat.
Yay!
What do you fucking think? Of
I'm a
course
fucking
I'm short.
rabbit.
And?
We're not winning. You're not winning this discussion. Rabbits are smaller than cats.
I'm
Generally.
well, the thing is, I'm a genetically modified cat.
Smaller than cats, sure. Smaller than kittens, that's a different story.
Just, you know what? You understand. If you didn't have like the big fucking arm things, you'd be like my height. Actually, you'd be like a little bit smaller. So honestly, I think we're on the same page here.
Hey. Plus, I can at least lift
There,
myself
reason why
up
you have
with
the
my
big
arms if I
fucking
want to be
arms?
tall
Oh,
at any
dear
rate.
God. Well, that's unfair. I don't have the ability to do that.
Oh,
They're fighting each other. They're
violence.
yapping.
Shit out of each other.
Yapping with their fists, it seems.
Motherfucker! Get him!
People really need to just stop saying yapping for every small fucking thing.
Yeah, I use various words. Chattering,
You find out. They
nattering.
fucked around and they're finding out.
It doesn't just mean you're talking too much. It also
I
means
just
you're
don't-
talking nonsense.
Fuck him up!
That's just gibberish.
I.e., people use it
Yeah, exactly.
whenever you. People will use it interchangeably for talking too much, or if you say something that thinks it's dumb.
Bitch on the ground.
Oh, hills.
Oh my god, she's straddling a bit. I don't know if we should be here anymore. I don't know if I should.
I don't even think it's that kind of fighting, lass.
I'm gonna take that.
There ain't no bed around. Oh, there you go.
What do you mean?
What's up, homie?
Oh.
Not much, me fine. Until other dumb shit happens. Yeah, me fine.
Bob and weave.
Until other bunny rabbit does something dumb.
I'm not doing dumb.
Jump over the dog.
I don't ever do anything
No,
dumb.
believe it or not, you've been pretty well behaved.
If I were to fight without these giant arms, I'd have to adopt a different style.
As I literally could probably die.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough.
You know, actually fight. Because if you lift up your
The
arm,
funny
I'm
part
sure that if
just
somebody
go.
just like cut up the
Aye.
I'm dead.
The funny part is
Hell, this is already enough to pretty well strike some fear into some folks.
But how do you stay upright? Do you have balance, or do you have some kind of gyroscope stabilizing?
Ah, well, Pack tends to take care of a good chunk of work.
I got a carrot knife. Does that count?
Gyroscopes, anti-grav packs,
I've got two 9mm.
anti-grav engine and such. Oh.
Why? Because I own a fucking
Sorry.
Ripper dog shop outside of Zavina.
It's quite a conversation piece, isn't it?
Me getting robbed is fucking high. Okay?
This should be up your alley.
That's why I'm somewhere where nobody
Aye,
can find
designed and built myself.
me and my carrot farm.
Find you or not, they're going to.
Here, let me see about getting you a peek at the internals then, if you're not just gonna snip the damn wires.
No, and he was like, yo, you should grow a, I was about to say rotisserie.
Fuel connectors, hydraulic hammers,
Rose,
general, I believe, shock absorbers and heat sinks.
No, what?
Do you make these out of bronze?
It's like lettuce, but not lettuce.
It's mainly whatever metals me and me kin could scavenge from abandoned makes and other such. I think the general heat of the dunes has generally tainted their colours. Well, I've heard someone say it's copper. Copper wouldn't be able to withstand it. Not on its own, at any rate. Oops. Hang on. Need to make a little bit of way.
Sorry, I am. I'm part of.
In an engineering
I have a
type?
field for maintenance. Well, it's what I've been assigned to, so it's kind of the only thing.
Yeah, well, a bit of knowledge is always nice to pass on at any rate. I imagine you'd probably want a different fuel source if you were to actually put something like this together. Considering where I was, the only actual viable fuel source was my own blood.
You're powering it by blood?
Aye, my own to be precise. My metabolism's gone way up.
Not much like a super soldier. Just burn calories, fuel stuff, strength.
Fair. I do have a fuel reservoir in the backpack somewhere, just so that I'm not practically useless the second I get a paper cut. At any rate, about 6 gallons, I believe its maximum capacity was.
Is it attached into you? I notice you don't have anything like strap-ons.
Yeah, backpack connects it to me spine and shoulders and doubles as blood vessels. So ultimately, yeah,
Does it have a way
this
to
whole...
be detached if you have to do work on it?
Unfortunately not as yet, or at least not to stop the arms from flailing. Because, well, with it attached to my shoulders, they're controlled the same way as my regular arms.
Yeah, probably a good idea to keep that closed.
Aye. Don't you want someone with ice skates coming up and stomping on it?
How does it feel with other blood?
I haven't tested that yet. I haven't exactly tested other people's blood, but considering that it feeds into my own circulatories, I'd wager probably not good. Either the blood will be rejected outright, or will just be assimilated into more of mine.
Blood that can't go to you.
Aye. Nobody wants mixing of blood types, I can say that with certainty.
No positive using everyone. It's the universal donor for a reason, after all.
I did offer to the Ripon Ship Medicals to donate some of my blood reservoir, but they simply decided against it just on the fact that there aren't that many Lagamores visiting Zephyra, apparently. Besides me, her, and one other Lagamorph I know visiting the gym, that's about it.
Oh, so she's with you, the other bunny girl?
Oh, no, I don't even know her.
Yeah, excuse me.
No, this one that's right here.
Though it is a pleasant sight to see other Lagamorphs than me and my own kin, at any rate. Currently I'm working on trying to properly turn these off and fold them. I'm working on a couple of prototype ideas, at least in sketch form, but I'll probably need another hand or two to help me properly make it work.
If you ever learn to trust me enough, I would love to look over your schematics.
Should we be concerned?
Oh. I have seen him power up like that before. I'm not sure if he's simply ruminating on his strength or...
You know, ready to go Thor on someone.
What's wrong with you?
What's your name?
Me? Armsy, on account of not having a better name currently. Once I obtained these arms, my kin usually just tended to call me Big Arms. For obvious reasons. I've been ruminating on other names like Jack and such.
Brim.
Brim, eh?
Kind of a combination between big and arms.
Perhaps. Brim.
Nice to meet you. Eleanor.
Sorry?
Eleanor. It's my name.
Eleanor. That's a fine name, was. What's with the hologram?
The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Aye, aye.
Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. One simple idea I have is just pretty much folding them behind the actual pack itself and being done with it. After all, I can't exactly access my storage tank without me arms in the first place.
Because you can't detach. The easiest way to be able to store them would be detachment, but since your blood is running through it, that can be...
Aye.
It has some negative consequences.
Exactly. Then he wants blood spewing out of the, well, elbows, so to speak.
Perhaps you could think of switching it onto something that would keep the blood running in it, just to make sure that it stays alive.
Perhaps. Though if I were to detach these, where would I store it?
I don't know.
That is the question, because I can't exactly just leave them where they are and come back to them later. People could just take them for themselves.
I guess when you're at home.
Mayhaps. I think I'm more looking into the folding idea, because there are plenty of opportunities where you both don't and do need these kinds of things. Like having a proper normal drink at the bar, for example.
Be sure to not mess with the vans.
Ah, I saw him going back towards the main street, but that's before I came up here, and I've been up here for a good 10 minutes.
What did I miss?
I'm looking for one right now. Thank you.
Hey, did you check porn?
Explaining what happened to Lucy. I took a peek inside, I didn't see him. He's one of us miss.
He can hide behind the counter surprisingly well. He's a big blob of mutated flesh, you'll find him.
I was just account that you only had 4 toes, but I only had 4.
Remember, you need to be in my shoulder close here.
I got him. He said 5G is someone can find this kidnapper and either secure her or secure her location. I'm okay with both, because then I can go get her myself. I wish I knew her upper limit, but I've been told by friends of mine that she's not a pusher. That friend was strong, so...
Hey, I showed it before you were even here.
I'll up the
Yeah, I've seen her around. She gives off really strong Fae vibes. You familiar with them?
Fairies?
He said, if it's too dangerous to apprehend her personally, if you can figure out where she, sleeps at night, I can make that work on your finger.
Shit, I can definitely
point out my singularity with that.
For you. 5G's a coverage, sure. That way I can at least figure out how hard a target she is.
Just go find a man, go wherever the wind takes your ears.
Wherever the wind takes me, the wind takes me to my garden. If a man will garden with me, then he has my...
Standard business practices are the same everywhere.
Wherever the wind takes your ears.
You are being really fucking racist right now. Fuck you.
Oi.
How many times have you talked shit about my... Maybe. How many times have you talked shit about my fucking tail or called me a raccoon whenever you see me?
What, this big old pool noodle?
Now you're just proving my point.
You get a scrambled number that you don't recognize is probably...
I'm gonna call him that from now on, okay. If you Don't touch my ears. Again!
Sure thing.
Kill you. Don't touch my ears. Hold on. I'm a fucking airplane. Dumbo, bitch. It's gonna be my name down here. Dumbo.
I am so tempted to pick your ass up and throw you to see what would happen, but I'm not going to do that
Fucking fall
because
on my face and die.
yeah, you.
I jump over here and probably kill me.
Besides, I'm pretty sure security would be on your arse if anyone fell from this balcony.
I'm not going to throw her. God, not homicidal. Like a joke.
Oh shit. They're actually, we physically can't earn to lose you right now. That'd be terrible.
Oh,
I
I refuse.
She took my friend.
You are a fucking nuisance. And that's coming
You're a
from
fucking
me.
nuisance. Fuck you.
I'm well aware of that fact. Our gang name is fucking Freak Show.
Well, yours because you're the freak of the show. You know what I mean?
No shit, I'm a mutated feline. Yes.
I think I'm the only one who isn't.
Literally a mutated house cat. Russia decided to play funny with a fucking bomb, and guess what? It turned a normal house cat into a super genius. Problem, it made me autistic.
That's it.
To a super genius. It made him autistic.
Autistic. You almost got
Hi,
it.
name's Dorkenstein. I work in bioaugmentation cybernetics.
Yeah, you can't be calling yourself Dorkenstein like
Yeah,
that.
call him Dork.
That's my literal name in the books.
You need a better name.
Pulls out an ID.
You need a better name and a
Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Myself a better name.
Because of the sucking tail.
For the love of God, you've got Dork in your name, for God's sake.
I'm not giving myself a new nickname because I'm literally a fucking mutated and a bioaugmented cat.
Do I see nails coming out of your ears?
Wait. F, I'm Frankenstein's tabaxi.
Jesus wept, lad.
Buffalo chicken is nice.
I don't really want to let you out of my sight.
Man, you are a long way from fucking office.
Holy hells. I know I've seen him poking around industrial.
What are you up to?
How are you doing? Oh, just coming around. I came down here. I'm actually going to be putting in an order to actually.
Howdy, Baker.
You were talking about him and what your name was, and I said that he can call you Dork, because that's what we call you.
Yeah, no, they just call me Dorky.
There are better names, lad.
How's the Baker goods going?
For the love of God, I only call myself Armsy because I can't even think of one. For the love of God, I only call myself Armsy because I don't have any other better name. Besides, it's pretty apropos for arms like these.
In that area.
It's in my name for a fucking reason.
Are you? Shane, me too, bro.
Oh,
It's okay.
more. Hello.
Goodness. Hello.
What's good, homie?
But I'd like to put forth my donation to the charity.
Oh, well, thank you.
He's fucking cool. I like this guy.
Hey, Mart's nice.
Giving you a good sniffer.
And here, take it back. I don't want it.
He smells like carrots.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Paid for it.
Mort is a nice name, Dorkenstein.
Of course, I smell like carrots. I have a carrot farm.
The 5 bucks of buffalo chicken.
What?
I live in a cow farm.
Sorry, I feel like my brain melted for a moment.
Eh?
No, my name is literally Dorkenstein. On legal documents.
Those are. You can't take.
No, I meant the bunny girl saying she could turn into a carrot.
Yeah, I know. It looks like a pool noodle. I'm aware.
I wasn't even hearing
Take
that.
these home really quick. I'll be back.
Maybe I'm hearing shit. Maybe my ears are just crap. That's what made my brain tick. The what?
I didn't do shit. Don't fucking yell at me about something.
What was his name? C4? Yeah, that's what's training in there. Oh, nearly.
What's the upper limit of your
finally just realized.
arms there?
Hmm?
Kind of kick, I guess.
Ooh.
Fix my fucking tail.
Oh.
Fix my fucking tail.
Upper limit? You mean in terms of height or in output?
And my upper limit, I can throw 60 tons. But I have to be juicing at max.
I imagine. Sheesh. I know with this, I believe. Let me see.
Is it worse now?
Went to the guts.
I'd probably be able to, with maximum output, or at least safe output at any rate, I'd probably be able to knock through that pillar's length of concrete, holding the supports.
By the way, the reason I know such an obscure thing like throwing 60 tons is I threw a tank once when I was juiced at max.
I know these are able. I know with enough give, I imagine I'd be able to lift a truck full of cargo with these. Haven't had the chance to, unfortunately.
I definitely would say I wasn't running at safe limits if that's your perspective. What I'm running at right now is safe limits.
Aye, safe, proper limits, be able to punch through that length of concrete lengthways. Unsafe limits? Well, I haven't tested that. Don't even want to risk damages.
Unsafe limits, my body starts to burn out, so I have to be
Well, I'd imagine. Well, I don't even want these arms to break. These were a bastard to have the materials sourced.
Very interesting.
And after all, I'd rather not push me kin's luck on managing to accidentally source tank plating.
If only it was alloyed with living metal, then it'd be self-repairing.
Perhaps. But a soldering iron's good enough. A welding iron is fine enough.
It's impressive work for what you have available. I fear what you would do if you had access to a proper forge.
Oh god, if I had access to whatever materials I could wish. I'd probably be able to build myself a proper mech suit to sprout from my backpack as opposed to just as opposed to arms.
Impressive.
But I suppose when you have all the materials you can wager, sky's your imagination's your only limit. And how you'd be able to put it together to make actual sense.
Made them into this. That's the sign of a proper genius.
Hey, good old engineering mind. Even if I do.
I'm actually almost. I'm almost upset at my company. I wish I could hire you, but I can't.
No, me and me kin run a workshop warehouse out outside Zafira.
Maybe one day I'll commission you for a project.
Perhaps.
I feel like if I gave you good materials and good options, you could make some magic for me.
Hey, I'll probably consider myself open for, well, that kind of, or at least any amount of delicateness in work once I've gotten the, these damn things to fold properly so I can actually use my own arms properly, because by God, these hands have needed a shading.
Are they pure tech? I have to ask sometimes.
Aye.
This is the metaverse. It's hard to tell.
By technicality, the only magic running through these veins, running through this machine, is my own blood. Or the A-Grav engine. Frankly, I still don't know how the hell me kin managed to source that.
I don't know. Anti-gravity is a technology. It probably isn't magic. Probably
Hey.
The powers. You just have a unique power source.
Fair,
Power
fair.
source that wasn't blood. It'd be pretty safe, even in an anti-magic field.
Yes.
That's your current dilemma. There's an anti-magic field make your fuel go stale, for lack of a better way to phrase it.
At the very least, it's more just technologies acting as a way to just pump fuel, pump the blood, same as my own veins would.
So it does also technically double as a pacemaker.
Meaning, if you have your heart is shot out, this will keep
If
you running.
emergencies, at any rate. I know for a fact
yeah.
I've had
Ideally, you
a
don't
good
want
chunk
that.
of blood knocked out of me, and I still wasn't exactly bleeding out.
Because you have literally, fuel and a reserve. Even if someone were to have said, tear your heart out, Kalima style, as long as you
Ugh.
stop the bleeding, your suit would keep you going.
At least
That's
until I get a new
survivability
proper
level
heart
that
to
most
work
people
with.
can't boast. Yeah, or given your expertise, craft one.
The only parts of my body I properly replaced are me spine and me eyes. Spine was necessity.
But the fact that you were able to do brain surgery and reconnect something to your nerves to get your eyes working already shows you have the delicate work needed to work with your heart.
Well, okay, the eyes weren't mine.
Okay.
The eyes weren't mine, it was one of my brothers, Azazel, or Zaz as I just call him. Does give me a reverse X-ray effect. See through metals to see the organics. Half the time with these, I usually use it to double check the blood's still flowing right.
So it sees through metals and other materials, or only metals?
Mainly, as I said, reverse X-ray of sorts. So it'd peek through
See things inside
metals,
people?
bones, and see the organics. Yeah. Only close
That
up
must look very
though.
weird to you, then.
Otherwise, it would be very weird seeing synths.
Okay. I said, it must look very weird to you. My veins all glowing.
Yeah, only when it's close up, mind. Hence why I do this a bunch. Does allow me the unintended benefit of if I am like ambushed or anything, I could just do this and see through my own guard.
That is handy.
Well, the area seems to have quietened a bit.
Slowed down. I was hearing a weird noise, so I was wondering what it was for a minute there, but it didn't seem to source.
Your ears are probably more attuned than mine. I'm not exactly a magical lagomorph by any rate.
I ain't magic. I'm enhanced. All this shit's biology. Not the perfect biology, since I have 2 ears. Except my mom's and my dad's genes didn't mix perfectly.
I see.
Human genes are unique. They force a humanoid out of the mix of the races. As a result, yeah, mutations happen.
Aye. I know the worst I've suffered so far, in ever since I got to Saphira at any rate, was having both my eyes essentially knocked straight out of me skull.
Unlucky.
Not pretty. Especially considering these are straight up replacements, I was practically blind. Practically, I was. No, not both. Oh, no, I'm misremembering. It was one eye knocked straight out, and the other was basically broken to shite. I believe I could only see out of like one square, like how a fly would. Like those things of seeing through fly eyes, except only one of those squares I could see out of. One pretty.
Oh, weirdly enough, it's nice that you have 1. Even 0.
Hey, I've been working on the sake of having Zaz, well, oh, is that trauma? That's fucking trauma team. Oh, hell's no, Tarant. Hells. I'm as backed up as I can be. Alright, fine. Christ. Hells. Bloody hell. Yeah, that's definitely trauma. Bloody hell.
Oh, don't go that way.
I figured as much. Oh no, that's... Well, who are they here for then?
Out of the way, please, before you get low.
Oh, hells. Out of the road.
Out of the road and out of the way, if you please.
The hell? Oh, hells. Baker. Oh. Huh. Bloody hell, Baker.
There's blood over in the...
I mean, yeah, I witnessed a dude's head get, stomped in, and
What?
another dude get shot.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
What do you
happened?
think that was? What do you think that was?
Let me piece together what happened.
That was Baker being taken away by freaking trauma.
His fucking billboard. Let me guess, if I can. You want to check on his billboard? Someone walked up to him and started punching him in the back of the head or something. And then
Oh, bloody fuck.
No,
shot in the leg.
maybe.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, as someone who was right there didn't fully witness it, creepy guy kind of slinks down the street like. And then I hear a gunshot. And another one. I heard multiple. I heard multiple, but his arm was kind of pinned to the floor. Like that. And he was kind of shooting the ceiling. Because the other dude with the rainbowy face killed him.
Jesus wept.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're getting an update right now.
Well, I got a job to do.
Fine.
Thanks, Peep.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
This is why we need to spread out instead of being in one spot.
Wait.
There were three of us right.
Stop giving Ronto bad medical advice or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, I was seeing shimmering.
Yeah, he wanted to cut my leg off because he wanted it for himself.
Oh, I see.
Hell.
So, why is Toronto in a wheelchair?
He wants to fight to an angry building.
He's Toronto.
Most of the time, he wouldn't get a wheelchair because he's Toronto. But now something that bad happened, so he has to get a wheelchair.
Aye, I've seen you twist yourself like a noodle, lad.
Pushed into a fight that he couldn't handle.
Hey, just...
Hey, were you the guy I saw get into that fight the other day and get his ass handed to him? Just
Presumably it is. Oh, I didn't even notice carriage and new
I
tools
remember.
here. Nice.
I remember him. He got into this guy and him were squaring up, and he pulled off his shirt. The other guy squared up, and they just started beating the shit out of each other right here in the square.
Jesus fuck.
I remember the orange-haired
was
guy
that?
lost, or brown hair, whatever you call that. I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I just remember he lost pretty hard. He even got pinned against the wall and just started getting wailed on.
It was probably the one time I wasn't at the meat rack due to my own injuries. Shite.
It was a cool fight.
That whole both eyes either gone or broken and skull fractures. Not pretty.
So that was recent.
Presumably. Well, presumably at least a fortnight ago or so.
I didn't hear anything over security comms. Did no one see this and report this?
Yeah, and I only barely spotted Trauma Team at the corner of my eye while nattering with you.
I heard the screams, so I looked and I was like...
So that's what you thought. I'm not sure if Baker's gone.
So apparently that fucking squeaky noise I heard was a fucking gun going off. Great.
Oh
I wish
my
I realized.
lord. Oh, sheesh. I'm sorry, lass. Though, at that stage, I'm not sure what you could have
My ears are just
done.
real good. Well, I would have gone and probably stemmed the guy that shot and then punched the ones who shot.
Fair, fair.
Low caliber rounds would have a hard time on me. If they had high caliber, I would have to. I imagine you have a similar situation. Low
Aye,
caliber
with
probably
these
doesn't do
arms.
much.
Aye, not to these arms, definitely not. Only round I've seen punch through these is 50 BMG.
Oh, that's what punched through me too. I mean, would punch through me.
Well, it would punch through one plate, and I don't think it could punch at the other end.
I could take a few though. But if I take too many, I can't heal through it.
Well, ugh.
Normally I'm more evasive. I'm not really meant to sit there and tank it. I'm meant to, if I get a hit, I'll be okay.
Aye. Fair, fair. I'm at least nimble enough I could probably, actually get out of the way of gunfire easily enough.
Smart. It really is better to not tank rounds if you can help it. It doesn't matter how tough you are.
Obviously. Even with this basically being like repurposed tank plating from an abandoned make. I'm sure Baker's probably fine. As far as I remember, Trauma Team are...
What's he doing?
I don't know. I did see him talking with Butch at the gym beforehand.
Yeah, something about a charity, and he was giving away these boxes of stuff with like energy. I was confused.
Oh, hells, I remember him coming to the industrial district at one point. Finnegan's charity, probably for the same idea. Maybe he was simply going from business to business. And accidentally caught a stray.
Doing a charity. Or did they rob him? Because they could have robbed him for the credits.
Could have. I always hate having these scenarios happen because then my mind wanders on what would happen if I was actually there.
Thinking about it. Oh yeah, everyone has those thoughts.
Bloody hell.
It's pretty normal.
Well,
especially if you feel like you could have handled it. You feel
either way, he
convinced that you
probably should be fine. As far as I know, Trauma Team are keep the client alive, or, well, destroy everything else trying. And well,
Armsy is supposedly the leader of this place, right? I always hear that.
I know he owns the Meat Rack Bar. I guess by logic he probably does own a good chunk of the streets here.
Less a mayor and more a mob boss, the way I hear it.
A mob boss often seems to spar with his business partners, judging from him sparring with Butch.
Sounds like what a mob boss should do.
Although I think it was more friendly sparring rather than a give me money type sparring. What the fuck?
Fair. Well, if you prove to your business partners you're tough, they respect you.
I suppose. Yeah.
Apparently someone got shot. We see a ball cultist and we know they're ball cultists.
Baker, I believe.
A description or a picture.
Lad on the vandalized poster.
Logo thing on I was gonna say the food guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I was talking with Butch earlier.
I took a picture of it and I can put it in the chat right now.
I'm not sure what weapon it was.
That explains all the people talking about trauma team.
Yes.
I can send
Hey.
it. It's like a red skull, like blood.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting how Trauma Team operates, and I forgot how Trauma Team operates until I had a gun pointed at my face.
What are the other?
Yeah, no, they're not friendly.
Yeah, don't get involved in trauma business.
And the individuals as well. That would be handy.
Stay clear of them. That's probably the best bet.
Hey.
Oh, poor.
But they secured Baker, and I imagine he'll be fine to continue his bizarre charity work.
I mean, could be worse. Could be meat wagon.
Fair.
Not familiar with meat wagon?
Huh.
So they're like the discount brand of them.
Trauma.
Basically, like a bunch of guys got a hold of Bradley's and charge pretty decent insurance rates, and they will kill anything between them and you to get you to, you know. They're a lot less surgical about it, though. Like, they will show up on armored vehicles and just, like, level a block to get your ass out of the place.
Jesus fuck.
So maybe they're not all very easy to
Well, thank God me wagon doesn't show up here then.
That's one of those.
Okay. Oh, hey. Hey, with these
Last thing we need is this place getting totaled.
Sorry, what?
Nice wheelchair.
Nice. What? What? This? Oh, hello.
Yeah, the wheelchair.
Hands? Yeah. Hold on. My hands have died. Give me a sec.
Whoa.
He lost control of his steed.
What's going on there? What are you doing?
Keep control of your horse, lad.
Demon bullman riding.
Friends, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
The one that's laying down in the street.
Who? Sorry, what's...
Oh, hells.
Yeah. Okay, what's going on?
I recommend.
You alright? Oh, hells.
Are you sure you don't want to go to the clinic?
Either way, you need a painkiller? I got a couple of painkillers on me if you need it, lass.
Riot did. Riot got ran over, and I almost did.
That's such a rude.
Bloody hell.
You're security guy.
Can I throw him? Can I?
Riot.
Yeah, go for it. No, fuck him. I went up to him, and he's like, hey, refrain from running people over. And he's like, oh, it's their fault being in the
Yeah, no. I saw him fucking leap over me.
Yeah, Riot. Don't get
Christ.
Fight for your help.
the rest of your show?
How's your singular lung doing?
You already yell at him?
Streets are a little chaotic right now.
Go down. I'm gonna leave.
Fuck me sideways.
It's 3,000 credits. Should do you good.
Anyway. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, watch where you're galloping at any rate.
Gravel bones, third of his name. Master Porchmaster.
It was a pleasure riding you.
That sounds weird out of context. But anyway.
Even in context, it sounds weird, lad.
I'm afraid to walk in the superstore.
Can you, man?
Jesus.
You made this right, though. Because early on, people would buy the stupidest things. They would come from stores, and they would pay ridiculous amounts of money for the stupidest fucking thing. And I, as a businessman early on, and slightly, they wanted the vintage. They wanted the vintage. The slums. That's why they're here. Because they're rich. They don't get all the flavor of the slums. So then I put beans in a sock and I stuck it under my dryer. And then I said, you guys want to buy it? And they bought it. And now it's been on the menu. Kinky. It's not kinky. It's a bean sock. It's disgusting.
Buy a sock of beans.
Hello there.
Pleasure to meet you.
So,
Samuel Gravable, third of his name, Master Forge Master.
I figure out how to add one of the vapes, like, tastes like ass. Do you think that works? People buy,
Maybe.
Buy it.
It'd be like vintage. It'd be like vintage to the corporate. They'd be like, wow, tastes like if I was homeless, you know?
I finished you. So empty tin cans to people for 70 credits. But buy anything.
Experience being
Not from here.
being poor for like 30 minutes and then just leave. Go back to their fancy lives. That's actually kind of still fucking disgusting. Oh, hello there.
That's how I see it.
People live like this. This is every day for people. Every day for me.
You did need to formally introduce yourself to everybody.
Who are you?
I'm Samuel Gravable, third of his name. So I was trying
Samuel Blabberbones?
Samuel Gravelbones, third of his name. Master
Nice
Voice,
to meet
Master
you.
I
Voice.
see.
Gravel, you know what I mean?
Gravelbones, yes.
I'll always remember the name Bladderbones. It will never be forgotten.
Good seeing you.
See what? You doing? Ready to see you, man.
I was about to say, you normally let yourself be used as a mount like that?
No, I was just reasoning. I was doing taxi services.
I guess when you've got the upper body strength for it. Well, hopefully the streets will calm down a bit after that. Sheesh.
I've been fucking tired.
Oh, trust me, I'm pretty sure we all are.
Everyone's their own version of tired.
My toasters still recovering from. Still waiting.
Okay.
Hips, hello.
Yes, hips.
It was only an introduction to somebody else, nothing more.
Oh. Like what? Romantic or business or?
Maybe business and friendship introductions. Go on.
Don't you still have a wife?
I do. Why?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Wintard, Corpac.
Oh.
I don't know where you pulled the man away from.
Yeah, no, that's the main question. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still. Oh, God.
Why don't you go to West Virginia?
First and foremost, that's a bit too down south. Second of all, Second of all, I actually see her, like, I am seeing someone, actually. Yeah,
Mrs.
she comes
Scarborough.
by.
Can we ask who?
I don't know if you'd have run into her. Her name's Aurora.
Does ring a bell, but that is not a very uncommon name in this part of the city.
She's about like half his size.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, she's really short.
Yeah, no, she is. But look, no, just hit off, you know?
Gonna kick him over.
I'm still gonna be lucky.
Don't. Come on. Hey, come on.
I saw him making those motions.
Can you move your fucking wheelchair?
Oh hells, what's happening? Oh fuck me sideways. Whoa.
He said his profile says, I'm the ride. And my first thought was, that's hilarious. It sounds like a pickup.
I think that's
okay. Okay. I am going to stop him the next time he's coming through here. I am going to stop him.
You're
This is just
technically, he does count as a vehicle.
Yeah.
He does count as a mount because he is a Minotaur.
Keep all your hands and limbs and arms inside the Minotaur at all times.
I don't think that scans.
Please, hurting.
That doesn't scan, man.
Please stay inside the Minotaur at all times.
Please do not the Minotaur.
Come on. Come on, it's right there. It's right there.
I know, but it's also a hell, and it's a fucking, like, he's from hell. Which means that he is very hot inside. And not the good kind.
I think that's a matter of preference.
Oh my
Perchance.
Look, I'm not doing it. Christ. Jesus.
And frankly, on my own 2 feet, I'd probably qualify as a carrying service myself. Probably same kind of nature that the demon has. I could carry myself. I could probably carry him, wheelchair and all.
Dr. Octopus thing. Actually, do you know Dr. Octopus? Do you know Doc Ock?
Oh, aye, yes.
Yeah, like that. You're just able to do. Would you just be able to just climb things?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I've seen him do stuff.
Yeah, I've been able to I'm able to dig me hands into walls if I need to climb, if any rate. I ain't gonna create property damage here though for a demonstration.
Yeah, please don't. Thanks.
To be fair, it's mainly the arms plus the aid of the anti-grav pack to properly allow me to scale the walls of places.
Still, mate, that's still like, you know, just grab a wall and finna yate.
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 Really. You doing alright?
Guy, what's your name?
I'm doing fine, just...
Oh.
Aggressive puppies. Yeah, what's your name?
Says am I?
Why does your name sound so Japanese and yet you sound so Australian?
That's just how names can be, lad.
You know, sure, whatever.
Sometimes parents
I mean, I'm not from Earth, so...
There you go. At this point, I'm double checking both ways of the street because of that damn Minotaur.
I look the exact same, bro.
Minotaur?
There was a Minotaur basically being as a small taxi service. Ended up running over a lass.
I mean, that might have been it. Everything else I wear covers this, so.
Yeah.
Something happened earlier. Something with trauma team?
Yeah, you know Baker Goods.
Sorry?
You know Baker Goods? That old vandalized poster?
Yeah, the
I think
CEO was
the-
down here and apparently
yeah.
got shot.
Yeah, guy himself.
Everything 24/7.
He was
God.
down here, he got shot, and trauma team came up and got him out of here.
More or less.
Oh wait, you're not either.
Okay.
Odds are good he should be fine.
Well, considering what I've just heard about trauma team, he'll probably be fine. From where he got
certainly,
shot, yes.
certainly not Meatwagon, I can say that for certainty.
Yeah, from what I've heard.
Why are you in a wheelchair?
Hey.
Paramedics with firearms, that's a new one to me. But considering Zafira, that actually makes a bit too much sense.
Well, trauma team's probably meant to get their clients out by any means necessary. If it means getting them
Yeah,
out of Scav Haunt, then then hey, they'll fight tooth and nail.
Okay, it's
Yeah, that makes sense.
man, I could just say yeah, he's dead now, but technically that would be true. But that's
Yeah, trauma team probably would have done the same that me and the others did when rescuing Max.
It's not the same
Christ.
Probably.
Yeah, there's that
All I
Minotaur.
know is they're too expensive.
They are for the richer, lads. That's why that Baker CEO actually has the means.
The means to pay for it, yeah.
Hey, I doubt I really need to pay for it. After all, 2 broken eyes and a skull fracture, and a few days laying on a couch with some painkillers, and I'm right as rain.
So you
I mean, while me, well, I try to stay out of trouble. It's a lot easier to stay alive that way, you know?
Well, in order for proper engineering testing, you kind of need to get into a scrape once in a while. Make sure you know that these things can actually take the punishment you can dish out.
damn, that's really tough.
I was about to ask, you actually go out looking for fights, and I don't remember Fight Finder existed.
You need one?
Yeah, I do.
So the answer is yes.
Sanctioned
Well, I guess that's
fighting,
one way to
mind.
field test your equipment.
Taranto already heard about it, so...
Yeah.
You want a smoker's lung? I can pass one over right away.
Look, you don't need to come to Fight Finder as a fighter, mind you. You can come as a guest if you need.
Cybernetics are hard to no-go.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Simple spectator. Free show, free food, free entertainment.
Well, it isn't too bad if you're just smoking weed and drinking.
Maybe one of these days I can check it out.
Perhaps.
Too bad.
Who knows? You probably see me in the ring then.
I'm a crime donor. I have all my
It's a terrifying perspective.
What? You seeing these arms actually clobbering some folk?
Yeah, I can just imagine a normal human, you'd turn them into paste.
Oh, hi, yeah, that's what I always worry over. Hell, my first prospective fight was Mort, could you believe it? And he was the one that offered.
That name,
I think I know who they are.
that name sounds familiar, but I'm not
Big
familiar
old
with the
orangutan?
person.
Maybe I should let Trip and
Oh, the orangutan. He was here earlier. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I help you? Sure.
At least him I'm not
One
liable to turn into paste. Nor Ollie, come to think of it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Very interesting thing to come across in Fight Finder.
Go on, giant ape.
And then it turned out they were already rescued.
I know there are plenty of folk far more powerful than me and Mort. That go
That
there.
I don't doubt. Something, there's probably demigods out there, if
I most likely.
metaverse is anything, or the metagram is anything like
I need to see about whether or not I
Speaking
could
of-
get Saz to set these eyes up for recording.
Maybe, but like not right now.
for recording.
See if I can actually record a fight from the fighter perspective then.
While
Knowing my luck, that recording will probably get punched out and that'll be the end of the clip.
I mean, you can always hide it in, like, that part of your equipment somewhere. I don't know.
Most likely.
I mean, that's been alright, but
I'll think on it.
there's been like this 3 days.
Once I can figure out how to properly fold these away, then I can focus on the idea of properly detaching the pack without damaging the rest of my circulatories.
Yeah, like it's been going on for the last.
Yeah, considering that it's actually quite literally attached to your circulatory system.
Yeah.
That's a bit of an issue.
Literally blood
That's-
vessels.
That's like an extensive few rounds of surgery, if I was to guess.
I think that idea I'd have to ask Rip and Chip about. Figuring out how to get it to properly fold, I can make use of. I can simply do it myself. Rip and Chip and medical, I'll probably need their help for the sake of detachment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or at least figure. You're right, lad.
Excuse me. I'm suddenly getting a headache out of nowhere. I'm fine. I guess it's just. I don't know. Maybe the lights are getting to me.
Maybe the air of the streets as opposed to the bar.
Could be the air too. Could be the coolant. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm fine though.
You should be.
I'll be fine.
I doubt you ate any bad fish.
I see a pattern here.
Not this time.
This time?
Well, it's setting fire to things. Yeah, it's.
It's happened before.
You need to like check the servos in your like.
Nelly. That's why preparation for food is always important. I also have to need to ask.
Especially when you.
Sorry, you. Accidentally trying to change the subject.
No, that's fair. I was just gonna say, especially when it comes to making sushi. As it turns out, there are skilled cooks for that for a reason.
I know, it's.
Hey, I keep hearing about the amount of preparation needed for pufferfish.
Yeah.
I know I've been meaning to ask Rip and Chip at some point about how much it would take for them to make a duplicate set of these eyes, as opposed to Zaz and McKean procuring it to make them ourselves. Simple repairs, fixing a crack in me eye that were basically giving me the feeling of having a hair in me eye 24/7.
Excellent.
That ran me about 600.
That sounds annoying. Yeah. No. If I were to guess, that sounds more like a garage question than it would a Rip and Chip. Rip and Chip might be for installing, but like making a duplicate set, it sounds like something that the garage would do.
Fair point.
Sure.
They're the ones I think of when it comes to cybernetics rather than the garage.
Well, cybernetics is a completely different
Yeah, fair
situation,
point.
I guess.
Fair point. I did know this garage got a fair few tools in.
Yeah, I peeked inside and it looked a lot less empty than I remember it being.
Hey, certainly a lot nicer. I can briefly go and have a gander if needs be. Assuming it ain't empty of workers.
Yeah, I've never actually been in the garage before. I've peeked inside it a couple times, but I've never actually
Well, I
been
imagine as long as you don't poke around the quarters, it'll be right. Or break anything, mind. Looking's free.
That's fair, but I've never really had a reason to be in there. Like, I'm rarely even in the Rip and Chip unless if I'm getting a courier package from Lorelei.
Fair enough.
Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna need. Right. Okay.
I know my first visit to Saphira, my first port of call was the garage.
Yeah, well, I remember you
Yeah.
came in and you were asking
Yeah,
about
you were the first one I spoke to.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because the arms were a little dinged.
Yeah.
Then the next time I need the
I think
garage, one of the arms had the fuel connectors severed.
think I remember a little bit about that. Oh my.
And that was also when the eye thing happened, when I needed to get... Jeez. Do you need a painkiller or
Sorry.
something?
Probably. Honestly, I might just go find a place to lie down for a little bit.
I was gonna say, Jonah did buy a big box of painkillers from Rip and Chip for my sake. I know it does seem kind of annoying that he grabbed the injectable kind.
Injectable kind?
Injectable kind of painkillers, they said. I guess saline
I think I'll
stuff.
stick with,
Yeah. Aye, that's
like
what I
said.
said.
It's probably just the lighting that's getting to me. You know, holographic trees, the different lights above, maybe the coolant even that rains down every now and again. Honestly, I just need to lay down for a little bit, and I'll probably be right as rain afterwards.
Aye, fair
So-
enough, lad.
Yeah. I'll
Sometimes a
probably
lay down's
get
all
out
you
of
really
the
need.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be around tomorrow probably, man in the bar again, so I'll see you around, yeah?
Hey, if I have need of another drink, then hey, I know who to go to.
Of course. Take it easy, man.
Aye, take it easy, sis. Yeah. Might as well go and visit.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Lad wandering in.
Hey man, what's up? That's a neat new setup you got. Yeah. Fuck with that.
Aye, nice new tools you got hands
What is
on.
that I'm seeing? Oh, that's a drill press? That's what that is. I thought it was, a single stage press for reloading.
I mean, we have the bits to turn it into one.
Yeah. Anyway, I have a thing for you. We had a security problem back where at my day job, quote unquote, and I gotta think consider a donation, I guess. We had a couple of rogue mechanical units get a little too close to one of our caravan locations. Like one of our, I guess we call them stops or stations, whatever you want to call them. Just take the crate. It's just the extra servos and things that we were able to salvage are still functioning. And guys are like struggling on like machinery parts and things like that for synths and things. They may not be able to like fully interface, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's something.
Exactly.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
Enjoying your trip to Saphira? What was it? Gravel Groans?
Gravel Bones. Third of his name.
Bones, that was it.
That's pretty much all I have.
Yeah, close enough.
New business just dropping off a crate like that, so.
That's fair. Yeah, no problem.
Grandfather was the first.
Fair enough.
I like the new setup, so you got fucking, definitely like wood over there, or is that like, you were kinda actually cut metal?
That's the metal. That's the metals.
Okay.
Heh.
I just seen something like that in a wood shop, you know? I should have expected this from metal knowing y'all, but...
Well, cutting metal plates is probably similar to cutting wood.
With a you know a current running through it, so it stops cutting when it doesn't feel any conductivity.
Makes
so it's
sense.
based off of that instead of tension?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking neat. I'm so used to being that, when it's up, it has a guard. You slide it down, the guard starts releasing a bit, and once it feels, any type of pressure under it is where it starts cutting. And then there's just like a slit underneath, so when it's fully cut through, it goes into that, so there's no, pressure anymore, so it stops spinning after that.
You know, it's literally a circuit inside of there that, whenever there's like it doesn't feel like conductivity, whenever it's cutting, so it just turns itself off.
Even though it's got a big whirling saw, it's probably one of the safe machines here. That thing over there is the thing that will probably end up killing someone.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
What, the lathe?
It's a lathe.
I'll never see one of those yet.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, it's probably because wood is not used all that often down here.
Aye, big old industrial lathe.
But we do have some.
Lathe can be used for more than wood.
Yeah.
Aye.
I'll be using it.
I know I remember using a rudimentary lathe of sorts to carve these out. Yeah, voice, drills.
It's also perfect size for me and Ollie.
I'm severely fucked in the head.
See, I'd say it's perfect size for me, but you gotta like loosen it up a bit more, you know?
Jesus Christ, lads.
Yeah, I like the upgrades. I mean, you guys probably could have used them,
Take your
so.
finger.
Yep.
Let's just wind it a little bit wider.
Here we go.
We don't really do freelance.
Very nice.
But we do have something else that might be of interest. We do like courier work.
That's all this is I had, so. Don't be wondering about. It's nice seeing you guys.
Packages and the like.
Yeah,
Hey.
There's only one machine you haven't looked at yet, which is the bandsaw, but
He's
that's
the guy with the
pretty
spiky
obvious.
hair and red outfit.
That's the actual thing that I'm pretty sure can only do wood and
You can
plastic.
ask him or you can ask Lorelei.
Hey.
You can either.
I think so.
Hey. I see the pallet jack's been moved to prevent any more orangutan chicanery. Very nice.
White though. Is it only a bucket of white paint?
Well, it'll be tainted with the colors of metals and sawdust soon enough.
Yeah, we make good jokes about dicks, stuff on our dicks and their vice and all that. All the machines are already painted white.
There are easier ways of making it longer, lad.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I was wondering, with all those new tools, would you be able to make a duplicate set of me eyes? Especially considering the servos you just came in. I suggested a ripping chip at first for that original idea, but then Susan Sue's directed me at the garage.
I can't. Ollie can't, but I know someone who can.
Hey.
The human with the brown hair.
Ah, yes.
He's called
Yeah, I know
he's cybernetics expert.
I know his name, Winter. He's the one who fixed up my arm the first time.
Yeah, well, he's our cybernetics expert, so if you need to do spares and devices, put people on it.
That's more questionable.
That I can detect things that are not.
Master Forge Master
You
Extraordinary.
already know I can apparently detect the supernatural.
Okay, now that's going to be, if I remember that, I'll let.
I don't even know what you
Sam.
Sam, yeah. Yeah, so Sam.
If it's not supposed to exist, let's put it that way.
It's a car. Yeah, it's a car.
Yep, big old truck coming through.
I guess I'll head down there for that.
There are always pros and cons of these arms.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so normally Lorelei would be the person to ask about them. I know that she gets. Actually, tell you what, let me check comments to see if there's a
zoning the fuck out.
All I know.
Where is it in the
I wouldn't know. I don't have them. Don't know what these counties
No,
are.
I know you don't.
Maybe he just texts you.
Where?
No, that Mr. Man's okay wants to talk with me. It's not really giving me any
Here we
good
go.
night's
Right,
sleep.
let's see. It looks like Lorelei does have delivery.
That, like,
So
Hey,
you don't
she
hear
can't
that.
she can't give out courier jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise.
All I know is that whatever I can detect, that includes
Another thing as part
psionics.
of that is scrap metal.
Whatever
we take scrap metal at ours at the garage.
That is my specialty.
What, scrap metal?
Well, metal in general. I know the makeups of most metal. I can improve metal. I can
Okay, if you're a master forge
Look
master
at my arm
extraordinaire, then I'd imagine.
This is actually metal chainmail with a carbon fiber inlay, my own design. Basically combines all the advantages of metal and carbon fiber.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
It's still just metal
If I had a
chainmail,
fucking chair, that shit would be wild.
but the way I've
Get out of my
done it is
chair. It's mine.
it's basically carbon fiber
Damn
plate
it.
with the
See, now
metal
y'all
chainmail over,
fucking
tied in together at certain
Hold on
points
for
so
a
that it
second.
stays on my form. So it gives me all of the benefits of metal, which smells like almost as strong as steel.
Dear God.
The cheapness of carbon fiber, so that way it's not like too much.
I'll tell you this.
Like if it was
I did
solid
have-
metal,
the
one,
only
it
time I
doesn't
had the
really
worst-
compress correctly.
The worst headache is whenever
This
I went to
carbon fiber
Freehol's
shell cracks. I
fucking,
just replaced the carbon fiber shell,
wedding.
and the metal stays fine.
You know how many weird
Okay,
things
sure.
right there?
Yeah, no, there's just like a bit to take in, and also I've got like 2 or 3 other people speaking in my ear as well.
It was because it was
And it's just like a bit hard to follow.
Well, I can fix that for you.
Who was like the strongest?
Well, whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We could simply we
Look, I
could
mean,
simply
if you
shift
did
to
it
a
to
different
them,
spot.
that's up to you. Still,
Anyway, keep me informed. Here's
Yeah, okay,
card.
There was like Neptune. There was
Here's my
Planet.
if you. Okay, sure.
I just
If
got
you get
this
any
thing called a
scrap
phone.
metal. Oh, right, yeah. If you get any scrap metal or anything useful, we'd probably take that. Actually, do you,
I'm just not used to it. It's
do you have like a foundry or
She's
something?
pretty great. Look at her fucking pants.
I have a forge potentially. So the Versal Vanguard and Versal Agency saved my people's great forge, and I'm trying to get hired there in a way. I'm going to be visiting it soon. Well, I've already been there once to pick up the shield because I need the shield, but I'm trying to get a bit more close. I'm trying to become the Master Forge Master of that forge because it is my birthright. My grandfather was the Master Forge Master before we ran off by the demigod that was killed.
As opposed to a novice forge master.
Okay, well, still, it's okay, I'm still trying to follow what's just been said. So,
If it makes you think, I can actually fix and plate automatons and the
What was that?
But you wear a track. Of course
Done
you wear
before.
a track. It looked like someone surprised.
okay, I mean, great.
Fuck was that scream? Oh Jesus, wept. Not content to keep it into the mats anymore.
Damn, I clotheslined you, you kicked me.
I'm pained.
I was about to say, you're not content keeping it to the gym mats anymore?
No, we're fine. Why is Toronto in a wheelchair?
He
of course.
lost
Yeah.
a sword.
According to reports, he apparently lost a fight with an angry building, apparently.
Which was a sword that used to belong to Tyler that has become sentient and is now walking around. He pissed off the wrong thing.
That's far too white for me.
Yeah, he deserved it. He's missing a lot.
That's what happens. White people get involved with strange anomalies. Look what happened.
The one time I was out,
Haunted
by the
houses are filled with white
way.
people. Sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, no, probably happened the one time I couldn't really come to Zafira on account of previous injuries.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. The main thing you need to know is that
He'll be right as long as he gets a replacement lung. He'll be right as rain.
Yeah, you'll be okay. That's what it is.
I know Blue Ollie upstairs is looking for it. Looking to make sure he gets it.
Please.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna lightning whip around this fellow.
He's gonna go through me with his powers. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Good lord.
What I can do, I can look at what you currently have. I can actually probably design you something where it combines all in that same chamber.
You're still under my lightning whip, by the way. I never let go.
I could have just grabbed her if you wanted me to, lad.
We all will kick your ass.
He's going out right now. He's gonna gas source.
Wait a minute, you're the police chief, right?
Peterson.
Oh shit, hold up. Sends a lightning shot to your left butt crack.
What?
There you go.
What?
Anywho.
What's that for?
I'm doing pretty alright. Have you seen Armsy?
Yeah, wait, class.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere. Let's go find him.
Small molecular level.
Can you
Don't fuck with Miss Blackstone at least, you know better.
Fuck you!
Jesus.
Butch
You need
is
a
in
pink?
there. Or not Butch, Hamsky. He's in there.
Yeah,
Man,
need a
you can
painkiller,
shot
lad.
through my asshole. That would be great.
Hey,
He definitely has.
there should be a. Let me see if I can find it in the pack. There it is.
He was my first trainer, actually, ever.
Here's a small injectable painkiller, if nothing else.
Oh, this might work.
At the very least, it'll feel like an ice pack's running through your veins, so that's useful at least.
No offense, sir,
That was
but
good.
please don't injure
I
yourself with
trust
random
this
drugs.
individual.
Hey, I got the painkillers from
Oh, wait, no, I
from the
can't put- you
Rip and
don't have one
Chip,
of
so
those.
it's fine. I probably should have
no thanks,
prefaced
man.
Probably should
granted.
have figured that out beforehand.
Probably should have prefaced granted.
Like a fucking bat. Shut up, bat. Oh my god.
Ah, they're a
Fucking
queer
nerd.
critters.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Get old.
Holy shit. Hi.
Is that you?
Hello.
I recognize that voice. Good to see you.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh my god.
There he is.
You know them? What the hell?
You bloodsuckers today, but you're my favourite by far.
That's about 3 vampires I've met today.
I know!
I'm more than willing to help you.
Are you yelling? God.
Yeah,
Every
chill.
time with you.
What do you mean every time with me?
Oh,
I don't yell.
no.
Something straightforward, that's your...
Like a
What are you talking about?
Well, I can help you.
Great. You yell at me all the time. You're like my dad.
Maybe. Hold on, there's shouting in there.
Have you met Fortune?
When is there not shouting?
I was about to say, what are you two blue metal masters going on about?
You wouldn't happen to have a picture of Alice?
Nice. No, he's just, what? Just focusing the, he's just pressurizing the propane and using that as a direct, just as a direct.
But you have to make sure that you have the right gauges in line, because if you condense it too high and don't the proper thing, it will literally explode and kill you all.
Extremely tired for no reason.
You have to have safety chambers in between. It is actually not a, you do the pipe and it's done. No, you actually have to do proper work.
Good to see you again.
Sure, if I do something like that, I'll get in contact, right?
Hey, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. You take care, man.
Hey.
Actually, well,
Okay, so what are they screaming about in there?
Yeah, what are they nattering on?
I mean, it's Hansky, so it can literally be
Hansky just left,
Oh,
so...
considering that it was Venus who went,
It's more like, well, I'm pretty sure that
Hey, relax.
it's a huge threat, so maybe I can think of something that...
As best you can, at any rate.
I don't know. Probably in their opinion, probably just don't do shit.
It's just one of them things, you know?
Yeah, one of them days. I understand that.
Hey.
It kind of sucks when one of them days is every day, though. So you know.
Mate.
Too right.
Yeah, I don't blame for that.
Can't wait for getting
There's a bomb, there is a tracker around here. I'm pretty sure there was more.
Sooner I can get that long, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
With him.
What happened,
Really be, like...
So 2 weeks ago I got in a fight with Omen.
It's also other people trying to drag her into a situation that she has no other involvement in.
So
even
my
March tried to drag her
ribs
in.
have been powdered and they've been sold titanium.
I do know that that guy does give chances for you to get away if
one
he
of my
takes
lungs
you
is
in.
gone.
Yeah, word of advice to you, Tonto.
If they're still there, and I guess they're...
I know you're white, but stop fucking around and finding out.
There's too
Stop.
many people
Come on.
with screens
No, he started
stuff
it.
Like, oh yeah, no,
He
he's
started
creating
it.
shit.
Oh, he did. Never mind. I thought.
People are with
Okay, he started it. Okay.
He
But
started
never
it.
mind then. I take back my statement.
I don't care about values. I just want to know the truth behind everything.
I was trying
That
very hard
motherfucker.
not to name
That
drop.
motherfucker. I could have had him. Just give me like a few more rounds. I could have had him.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was gonna come out eventually. He says that every time.
I could have had him while he's sitting in a wheelchair.
You're presented with a haunted house. The haunted house is intimidating and it's very scary. It strikes a fear in your soul.
Jesus fucking
Do you walk into it or do you walk away from it?
Look, I've got a UV light.
What's different? Maybe it's because I don't have much around me and I don't have to worry about her doing something stupid.
Look at
What? What? Does he just need his shirt to be green? Jesus wept.
It's another point where I don't have to worry about.
What? You're wanting me to say like swing or something?
Joy job.
You don't want to know how tiring that is.
Fuck you yelling about.
I hope you get better. I love you, dog. Alright?
Yeah, I.
Funny way of showing it.
Come on,
I ain't being your fucking Scooby.
Come on.
I have no clue. You know what I always found weird? How the hell does a weird abandoned Victorian mansion have a fully stocked working fridge with food that's still good in it?
That is a very good question.
Ghosts.
You can't expect to be.
Sorry, are you talking about the one?
Ghosts are trying to set up a restaurant franchise?
Okay, no. I know about the one in Paris.
Oh, it could just be
The one
like
in Paris. That's
they're making you
actually still
see
being
shit to
maintained.
get to lure you in.
Oh yeah, the illusion magics.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
That's too long.
You ever thought about that in Scooby-Doo? Like, shows it's like, you know, they go into a weird haunted mansion that's supposedly derelict and all that. They go and Shaggy makes, like, the world's biggest sandwich. It's like, how is that stocked and is the food still fresh in that big?
You try to apply real logic to toon logic. You can't.
Ollie, you and I both know
Also, you know,
toads.
the
It's
guy who's
pointless.
hiding out in there needs to eat something.
No, I
right?
fought Toons. I just always thought it was funny.
True.
I'd have to go on the
In our kind of reality, though, we'd probably chalk it up to illusion magic or some such bollocks.
I'm pretty sure.
I watched Bugs Bunny kick the piss out of an Omni mecha the other day. Like, seriously, I don't get it. The tunes are
The
wacky.
fuck did you just say to my face?
I mean,
I Bugs Bunny kicked the shit out of an Omni Mecha. What do I gotta say? Like, did I stutter?
I need to come to more of these events. Jesus wept.
The Monday event is usually when shit gets wacky.
I'll be there this time, and hopefully I won't be able to flake on Mort's bike this time.
Anyways.
I mean, just imagine. They can have anvils dropped on them and be perfectly fine.
Yeah, they've got a Victorian-looking building.
You know, chip empire thing.
Really? I haven't noticed, but I haven't explored it that much.
Okay, IZCA, that's the... So IZCA, there's, yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's like a community centre where they've got like some housing for prostitutes.
Yeah, I've met Sona. I need to...
You know, she's nice. She's lovely.
That's what I say. Might as well get to know people in Palace, considering I'm opening a club in that district.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, I'd probably say worth actually bumping into them and talking because, you know, I think they're... Oh, God, do they have any relation with... Actually, yeah, no, I guess the building itself would be, like, the Victorian building. I think that's under custody of Mr. McKay. Isn't it?
That feeling is, no matter how much I try to focus on that, still with McKay owns property in Palace. That's interesting.
He probably owns property everywhere.
Yeah, like he's probably got a house in every district, so let's be real.
Be it legally or illegally, you know.
That's up to them.
This is why I'm putting 2 VIP spots in my fucking club in case jackasses like him show up. Actually focus.
Does that include their entourage?
I can pretty much detect things up to... Oh yeah, no, it's big enough to hold him and his entourage and keep him away from the actual paying patrons.
Too right.
I don't do it too often because...
That's just...
It's still a bit uneasy. I'm actually gonna have like a club membership for actual like people that I give a damn. So if they need to get someplace that's a little less exciting, they can go, you know, get away from the club floor.
That's gonna be bad.
Yo, wait, are you going to have like safe rooms and all that?
Take care of them, you're not obligated to do it.
Pixel, who I'm renting this from, gave me fucking like 150,000 square feet to work with.
Jesus.
Damn.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been converting this entire warehouse into a club. Putting up walls, the works.
Okay, well, I guess if she's seen potential in this business,
Palace.
Probably the best.
Still in the works.
I was about to say, you're going to convince me to actually visit the other districts of this damn city.
Whatever you do, do not get captured.
Okay, yeah, like...
As if another one of you
You
fucks
really
get
recommend D0?
because I am...
I imagine.
I used to live there and it still sucks.
I mean, B09, I got shot at, so...
because I was seeing someone. And
if I may say so, I'm Shanghaiing one of the best sushi chefs from my hometown to come work the place too. So we're gonna have damn good sushi at the Atlantis.
Oh, hell yes.
Is that what you call it? The Atlantis?
Considering she decided to shoulder everything on her own.
I look forward to its grand opening then.
It's a throwback, kind of an homage to an old club of legend where I'm from.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, that's literally what the Misty Shores was, back when that was a thing.
I don't think I've ever heard of the Misty Shores.
Ah, it's just like, it's an adventurous guild.
Could have sworn I saw a dusty banner advertisement for it when I was on the balcony next to the gym.
But no one's going to stop her actions.
It's been shut down for what? Half a year to a year now?
Oh, damn.
It's quite a while ago.
Does make sense.
Yeah.
Would that I could visit while it was open?
It's alright.
All I know is, that warehouse they rented is in kind of a rougher part of Palace, so...
Well, you know what? That's fair enough. I'm sure Pixel trusts you to get it sorted.
I don't know.
I don't know if she actually trusts me, but...
Excuse me?
Oh,
excuse me?
She's giving you the dignity, or like, the
Hold on.
She's giving you the graces, or whatever, I don't know.
Oh yeah, well, considering the square footage she gave me for, I hate to tell you how little I'm actually paying for it per month. Like, I'm getting the impression she's going to be relying on me for other things.
Either that, or she just doesn't think you could do a damn thing with it.
No, I think that's kind of it. That kind of makes sense.
Where?
20,000 a month for 150,000 square feet.
Sheesh.
That's an insanely low price.
That's way too fucking.
That's missing a zero at least.
Yeah, so, yeah, she's
I can read between the lines.
Favors. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to deal with it when it comes then.
I'm a long-lived fixer, Armsy. There ain't nothing. I can deal with their types. I've done it before.
Aye, fair enough. To be fair, the only reason I didn't know you had actually still had a proper meat brain in there is because if I were to properly see it with the reverse X-ray, I'd have to practically get in sniffing distance.
What's this on your shirt there?
Fair enough, I guess.
Hey, the reverse X-ray didn't go far.
Oh, alright. I thought you said
I think you might favor them.
Do you need someone to help you get home?
20,000 a month. Yeah, that's chump change for this kind of stuff will work that I can do on the regular.
So, well, there you go. So what, are you going to be setting up a network?
Oh yeah, I fully intend to become a fully operational fixer in here in Zafira once that job is done. I have no intentions of returning to Nako once that business is over with.
Don't force yourself.
Well, you should definitely get some sleep.
Oh,
yeah. It's the metaverse.
Yeah, actually...
In fact, I've dated a Belmont. Don't.
Yeah, no, I'd be
I
interested.
think they did know
100%. Just,
me, and then
just need a
never
loan.
heard from them again. So.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm becoming slowly but surely very high in demand around these parts.
Yeah, that's gonna...
yeah, probably.
Such as it is.
You guys gonna restock at home first?
I don't mind.
Our place first, or?
I mean,
Hey,
Are you okay?
I'll probably see about looking for work once you go properly set up at any rate.
My therapist didn't call you.
Supplies just in case if you carry anything.
After all, I can handle myself just fine.
I had to take my motorcycle there, so I have to...
How up and down does that go?
So, the warehouse itself on the top level, it's got some basement space as well. But the thing is like a good, 4 stories tall for a big open space. I've been adding levels. It's a lease, so basically you can do whatever the hell I want to the building.
Yeah, we'll figure out where to put the bike or something.
I think if they found you in the
Tunnels.
next unit you
Tunnels.
were
you can take it back to your house. We can show you there.
I've already got direct access to the sewage.
You know, that works. That works.
You're probably gonna create the best damn club Palace has seen.
It's like, imagine they come in,
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. I've already had the neon made for Palace's best sushi.
Gotta show all your hands.
We'll see if your chef can outbeat it.
That makes sense.
Got about 7.
Oh, trust me. The guy I scalped to work the sushi at this place, he's one of the best in my hometown. I've been eating at his place since I was a little kid.
How long has he been doing it for?
Oh my god, dude is ancient. Yeah, Sensei Toriyama was what everyone calls him. Dude's a fucking legend in Nako.
Because I think
He can make just about any fish taste like a. Well, that's because you're not from there. You know, he's an unknown quantity here, but trust me,
Not here, but for
dude can make any fish taste delicious. Dude is a fucking wizard. Plus, sushi is surprisingly cheap to make, and you can just jack the price up. Especially if we market it as, you know, Nako fish, you know, fish from my hometown. It's not Zephyrin fish.
Even if it's fish Suzume brings in, for example.
You wanna head out now, or are you still?
That's all the biz, man.
We can head out now, it's fine.
It'd be best if you guys leave a little earlier, yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Just making sure.
As already stated, you all this figured out.
So I won't charge you, you know, what the frickin' hoity-toity dogs that probably show up to eat the food will actually be paying for their shit.
Respected around here. We would all miss her fucking terribly if anything happened to her. We want to make sure that you get home safe and sleep. Do you need sleep?
Oh yeah, there doesn't need to be any door charge. I ain't running that kind of establishment.
Once you get there.
Oh, right.
It's been more so I've been.
That's just standard practice in the strip club is, man.
Seems like almost every few hours.
My last venture, the Pink Flamingo, similar kind of operation. Yeah, I had to kind of charge door charge up front. Because a lot of the money goes straight to the girls.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I can imagine that, you don't want to get persisting. You want to keep certain people out.
Do you have anything that can
Like, wait,
aside from like administering like actual
200
But I mean, it's still, it's a thousand crits.
Shush.
Ain't much to me, but I understand for a lot of folks. That's hard pill to swallow.
Like, yeah, sure, I'd be able to afford entry, but, well, I don't have interest.
Not gonna lie, I have to resist the urge to just
where are you getting this money from?
Quite frankly.
and you're needing to like actually force yourself to stay awake.
Oh shit, okay,
Dealing with Jones's nonsense and the business with Max did me a pretty bit. Hey, Jones's nonsense, at least he compensates well for it.
Director Jones out of one of the, fucking, he's with that, what's it called?
If you're getting someone to take you home, get home, see if an actual proper, like, 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
SCP. He's an SCP fella. By the name of Director Jones. He does these things called boss rushes. Usually pay out pretty decent.
Come in tomorrow, and if like
what days are these on?
And help pick you back up again.
He usually holds some Saturdays. There's actually one tonight.
Hey, I signed up for it. It'll happen, that's a different story.
Not the first time I've walked into a graveyard.
Yeah, no, that's
Not in your current condition, no.
But, you know, like, it's one of those things you want to keep an eye on, the unofficial events that people hold. Like that Rage Cage that the creepy guy at the Toge Termini runs. Like, apparently he pays out in those weird black doubloon coins, which are worth a lot.
Anyway, so you go have a good one.
I mean, I'm just trying to work with credits, I don't know, but like... Mate, just...
Toronto, now's your chance.
What?
Marcus is here. We're all safe.
I couldn't see
What do you mean, now's my
We're all
chance?
safe. Marcus is here.
Yeah.
Marcus is in there, presumably fapping with the vending machine.
You've been looking for him.
I know we'll be headed for some relaxation with Bing's thing.
Oh, right, yeah, no, he's doing
For
that beach
Jones.
party thing tonight, right.
Hey.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to swing by for that.
Yeah, I might as well. I've got time.
I might try to. Whoa.
I feel oddly satisfied.
About what?
Not too much.
What the? Oh.
Alright, I can recover everybody else.
Howdy, lad.
So should I even ask?
Well, apparently Hemsky's on the date.
Is he now?
I mean, but the was not surprised given the fact how.
Hold on.
Does he have protection?
Actually, if I recall correctly,
Boss, do you need backup?
if I recall correctly, the last that he's
Backup during a fucking date.
As I recall correctly, the last he's with is more a police chief than an escort, I think. I think she introduced herself as police chief.
She is police force.
Exactly.
But she's just she's a very old friend of Hamsky, and people keep making jokes about it. They should date, and they are very.
If I remember correctly, she's the original head of security.
Makes sense. Probably making sure that he hasn't bollocksed everything up in these streets.
No, back then it was so simple because we didn't even like fucking clear out the debris to uncover this area.
Oh.
I think I'm also gonna head out and prepare. So see you later.
Aye, fair enough. I'll only stick around because I only just remembered I needed to ask Taranto something.
I see.
But I think afterwards I'll probably head out. Is that dirt?
People gather around right now.
Oh, howdy, lad. People simply doing as they can in this place. I don't have business with Reapers right now. Some people have business, some people are just probably looking for a warm seat.
I mean, that's understandable.
Streets are probably looking to close soon.
Yeah, well, I'm just walking around. I don't usually come here often.
Oh, well, fair enough. Yeah, at the very least you missed the worst these streets have had today.
What do you mean by that?
Troban team had to come down to rescue a rich bloke. And there was also a Minotaur acting as a taxi service and accidentally running over a lass.
Depends on if you fuck around and find out.
Well, the street be crazy sometimes, from what I understand.
True.
I can tell you now that the
Frankly, I'm amazed vehicles still bother to come through here every now and again.
Well, I don't, like I said, I don't know what goes on around here, but because I don't come here very often.
Fair. I'm not exactly a resident.
Neither am I. I just come here on a daily, once in a while, just to see what's going on. Yeah. Neck's killing me a little bit, so I went to the gym to work out a little bit.
Fair enough. I imagine you have a fair few skills under your belt then?
What do you mean by that?
Flux hitting me. As me, I guess you're testing self-defense measures and such.
I mean, I may be an old man, but I know how to defend myself.
Aye.
Because I'm built different, that's why.
Everyone's built in their own different manners.
Yes, I mean... well...
Frankly, I know enough to not underestimate an old lad in a fight.
But still, though, maybe I should come over around here very often, or more often. I just don't because I don't have a reason to.
Yeah, I just usually enjoy. I usually enjoy getting some food and drink from the bar and seeing what's happening.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Sometimes exciting stuff happens, like trauma team coming down.
Is there, like, why would they come over? Like, was there, like, a criminal or something?
Presumably. I've forgotten the first name, but Baker of Baker's Goods ended up getting assaulted.
Oh, that's crazy.
Presumably some crazed druggie or just angry lad or something just tried to take him down before trauma team could come in.
That's the thing. I never did drugs.
Never did I. Closest thing is Medistims and not by my own hand.
I mean, why do it in the first place if there's like no particular reason?
People tend to do weird shite for no reason all the time. That's, well, I was about to say man, but I'm technically not man, I'm lagomorph. You get me point.
You're heading out, Butch?
Suppose he is.
I don't think he... Yeah, I guess he didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I might just go head over before the streets close, I guess.
Aye, fair enough. I'll at least see if I can sneak over then with around before I'm forced to leave.
Well, I'm Russell, by the way. Russell
Armsy.
Stormheart. Pleasure. Pleasure to meet you, Armsy, and hope to talk to you again soon. Maybe I should come over around here more often.
Aye, the place is nice with the personable fellows around.
Indeed, indeed. You take care now.
Aye. Queer thing.
Yeah. Sure. Also, I'm just realizing you're not wearing any shoes.
Yes, it's a personal choice, okay?
Yeah, the entire
It
time
makes
I
me
was
more
basically in a
functional.
weird, like, sleepy shock state.
Okay,
That was-
alright. And it's like, yeah, okay, but are you like wearing anything like, are you...
Well, I mean, I was still awake.
Are you trying to imply that she's naked under her clothes? Yes, Toronto, everyone's naked under their clothes.
I was just about to say. I was just about to say the same bloody thing.
Did you
Exactly.
know that you're naked? Under your clothes?
Holy shit, holy shit, I didn't know this.
Oh,
my god.
Brain exploded, Toronto. I hope to see you tomorrow. I will have an appointment ready for you.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of noise tonight, just so you know, because Garage is literally doing ripping out appliances in one of the rooms upstairs, so there's gonna be a lot of noise for a few hours.
Oh, look, Saturdays are just absolutely terrible because it's like my body clock is extremely cold at 3 degrees Celsius at 4 a.m.
Oh, no.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Well, I do prefer to be cold rather than boiling hot. I do. Wouldn't want to wake up in that kind of temperature.
Look, it looks good, okay?
It's more like my body's like, no, you're starting to sleep. You're starting to sleep.
That's a dangerous kind of
I'm
sleep.
walking down the industrial district where I was feeling like someone's about to gut me.
Oh, I've had that feeling a couple of times. I know I've been shot at in industrial like once or twice.
Stop!
Thankfully, the place I live in, people that would do that to me won't enter the doors. They're literally
It's time.
Literally
Who's staying in here and who's going?
can't escape my presence.
I'll go.
I'll go. My hair's like a broom. Look at this stuff.
Challenge that, but so don't.
I'm more a forklift than a broom.
Right. Anyway.
Alright, we are closing up for the night, darling.
Alrighty.
Here, get on up.
Aye. Alrighty then.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Ah, that's a crick in me actual elbow. Jesus. Fuck me. Oh, it's not meant to oh, hydraulics not meant to jolt like that. Well, I imagine Taranta's staying the night in a bed then.
Pardon me, woman.
Ah well, he'll be right as rain. I need to remember that question for him next time I come around. I'm going. What's that queer staff you got there?
I don't think I got. I'm using it as a walking stick right now.
The best application for unknown artifacts, eh?
It's not unknown. It's known. I got it from Mad King Thorn himself.
Huh. Fair enough, I guess.
It was a lot of work, I won't lie. And now there's gonna be actually even more.
I need to head back to my kin, freshen myself up before I head over to Bing's Beach and possibly Jones's Rush. At any rate. Yeah, plenty of good talk if nothing else.